Carmel Square. This could be the best. This is the best, man. How old is your uncle?
Fucking, I think he's 40 something.
Oh, dude, I would love. Do you know who Sylvia Brown is? She's a psychic on the Montel Williams show.
Psychic, whatever, yeah.
Dude,
This is going to be an interesting segue.
you have an uncle that may. Well, no, it's not. Don, do you know who Sylvia Brown is?
I'm wondering where this is going. Did he fuck you too, Grover?
No, Sylvia Brown's a woman. She's a psychic. She's an American psychic that's pretty respected throughout the psychic community. So I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody in this room, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't say anything negative.
Psychic community. She's respected in the psychic community. That's pretty funny.
Sweetie, it doesn't matter. You know what? I've been a psychic all my life. And you know what? It doesn't matter what you say or what you do. I know what the truth is.
I'm a social engineer.
You know what,
I solve
you know what
problems.
Viking?
You solve
Viking. I'm going
abstract
insane. This
problems.
room sucks. Everybody, you know, nothing sucks in this room, Viking. I guarantee you. This is what narcissism is about. I guarantee you, before I came in this room, the topic of conversation was complete fucking moot on every level. What a douche dick.
Douche dick.
Amen.
Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
But I remember Don. Hey, Don, God, let me ask you a question in all seriousness. I talked to you about 6 months ago, I think it was. You told me, I think you said you used to go in that debate faith room and you open up your own room, and you've got a pretty large following of people. Is that semi-correct?
You're talking to me. You're calling me Dom or something?
Don God.
Jesus.
Don
Don
God.
God. Don God. No, it's still not even
Donut
right.
God?
Still not even right.
Okay,
Donut. Yeah.
Okay, Donut. Am I close with my? Am I close with what I?
No, look, somebody else started this room about a year and a half ago. A guy started the room because, you know, people, I would go into Stickam rooms, I'd get kicked out of them in like 5 minutes. And and so he started a room and he called it DebateInmendham after Debate Faith, I guess, you know. And so he made the room.
But is it from Debate Faith that they didn't like you in there?
I'm just saying that, yeah, but whatever. I got kicked out of every room. Didn't matter what room I was in.
I wonder why.
Yeah, well, it didn't matter. But the point is I didn't get kicked out of this one. So that was why this room stayed.
Yeah, but then you tell me, do you know who the people in Debate Faith are? Do you know who the Debate Faith guy is and Silent and all those people in that room?
No, I just called like asshole and jackass and fucktard and shitbrain and yeah, they were all fucking jackasses.
Let me tell you what.
That's all I know.
Let me tell you what it's like to get kicked out of a room. It's called, what is it called? Kick on Site, KOS. Before I even go into Debate Faith, before my name even registers, I'm kicked from that room. There's like this bounty.
That's because
you know how you go to a post office? They hate me so much in that room. Why? Well, there are multiple reasons, but the main one has to do with me possibly suggesting that the creator of that room was on the show Dateline Predator about 3 years ago when the girl says, "There's cookies and lemonade on the table." When I said, "You look similar." Not exactly like, and he got all offensive, like, "Grover, how dare you call me a pedophile?" I'm like, dude, if somebody called me something that I wasn't, I wouldn't get so upset about it. Is there an element of truth to what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. You do seem a little paranoid, though. I mean, somebody just barely implies that your Carmel Square thing might be a little lame, and you get pretty upset. So you do seem a little hyper-insensitive.
You were saying that pedophilia was okay, so...
Well, yeah, well, he does still think it's okay.
No.
I mean,
Wait, hold on. I don't think pedophilia is okay.
He encountered.
No. I encountered Carmel Squares as a child. That was like, you know how you throw like let's say you give a worm to a fish. Carmel Squares. That was my. It wasn't my kryptonite. It was my invitation.
Well, you said you still love them, but it doesn't matter.
And I'm sure there's a Freudian reason why I love them.
I'm just saying you're just in this room being a little hostile is all I'm saying. So
I'm being hostile when I said I accept my pedophile?
No. I'm just saying, but generally speaking, your whole attitude in here has been rather confrontational.
All right, let's start again. I just want to say for the record that my name is Grover Tills and I enjoy Carmel Squares and I want to be accepted. I won't say anything else until I'm spoken to. Thank you.
No, you may say anything you like, Grover, and thank you for the introduction.
Thank you.
And yeah, we're having kind of a lame night tonight, so yeah, we were talking about Santa Claus and stuff, because we're just kind of like waiting for some kind of other subject to show up, and so Santa Claus was like the fill-in, because there was no other subject.
I understand.
And you're welcome here.
Hey, have you ever seen the TV show The Cake Boss? It's a show on TLC about this guy that makes cakes.
No. No, I don't watch cake shows.
That's cool. Well, I don't make like a habit. I'm not like, hey, I gotta watch this cake show to see if they're gonna bake this.
Well, I did see one where they make like stuff out of sugar. Like they have a show where they make castles out of sugar or something. I saw that once.
Every cake has sugar. How can you make a non-sugar cake? Unless you're one of those vegans.
True. That's not true. I dated a vegetarian, and she
Oh, I know. Yeah, but you represent less than 0.05% of the population. And I don't even know 0.5% is even actual mathematical
Yeah,
figure.
yeah. I'm around.
There's a lot of angry people in chat rooms, I've noticed.
I haven't because I'm usually cheerful.
Well,
People are
actually,
angry.
I think the
It's
reason
true.
why... Shut up. I think the reason why a lot of people in chat are angry is because if we go out in public, we'll get either beat up or we'll beat somebody up because, we're angry.
I don't know, Hack, but I like your highlights. I just don't understand why people are angry, seriously.
BP oil spill.
I think everybody thinks they have a point to make. They want to be heard, but in reality, they shouldn't be heard. They don't have a point to make.
Oh, you were missing all my good points. I was making some really good ones, but I was turning my mic on when I was not talking and off when I
Yeah,
was
but
talking.
let me ask you a question. Have you ever left a chat room and like 5 hours later said, you know what? That girl had a really good point. That's going to help my life. It's going to change my life. I won't remember any one person. I won't remember one person in this room.
No.
20 seconds after
I'll
leaving.
I'll answer that. Yes. About a week ago, I went into a chat room. I asked a dude, "What is truth?" And he said, "Relative." And that's been very beneficial.
That's a
I
lot of crap.
didn't hear what he said, man. It's just too low.
Truth is relative. I don't know, some kind of crap. So yeah, it's too bad. No point in remembering that one. Yeah, well, I can't speak for other people. I mean, obviously, there's people come into rooms and they watch for some other reason. Then, I mean, it's not all about being impacted. I guess it's about being entertained or something else that goes on. But yeah, I mean, I got to concede that nobody has said anything that really was terribly interesting, for years, to me. And that's just
Like, I'm looking at what Sart just wrote. Sart just wrote, if truth is relative, then for me it could be absolute. Well, that doesn't mean anything. It means absolutely nothing.
True. That's the truth. The truth is, as soon as you use a word like relative associated with the truth, it's just bullshit anyway.
Listen,
Truth
unless
has
you
nothing to
find
do with some sort of
mentally retarded
circumstantial,
girl-
relative circumstance. Who the fuck cares? That has nothing to do with the truth. There's no
Doesn't
such thing as a
mean
relative truth.
Listen, most people in life,
Actually,
most people in chat rooms,
Gary, the reason why I come in here is because you're here. I enjoy your company.
who's Gary?
I enjoy the way you put things. I enjoy the way you look. I enjoy your intelligence. It's true.
Gary's Don.
Yeah, likewise. I like your little doggy tag thing and stuff, and yeah, I like that. yeah.
All right, this is getting too weird for me.
Oh,
Back
whatever.
to my Carmel Square days.
Too weird. Yeah, right. It's way too weird. Oh, scary, scary internet. Scary, scary internet.
All right, white people, I got to go. But it was cool talking to you, and I hope you guys have a good night. Don?
All right. Well, I'm sorry we didn't impact you in some kind of special caramel way, and some sort of. I mean, I'm sorry I can't give you a little molestation just for old time's sake and such. But
Hey, Dusty, kick him before he has a chance to leave.
yeah, Dusty do it. Let Dusty do it.
All right, go ahead and kick me if that'll make you feel big.
Kick him. He doesn't belong in here. He doesn't
I don't
deserve
belong.
to
Kick hole tag. That's one of it. Yeah. good.
Are we allowed to dance?
No.
Seriously.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
not
care.
dancing anyway. Come on. What is that? That's choo choo train. I'm choo choo train. Choo choo train.
Bye, guys.
Till next time, or such.
I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah, me too. No, he wasn't really that terrible. He's kind of articulate, but he really didn't say anything. But he was articulate, so it's nice. It's people that can speak well, it's a good thing. But he just didn't say anything well.
He can speak
I can
well
see Black
and still
Dad's
not
nipple.
say
He's all
anything.
nipply. Nipple, nipple. I see nipple. Yeah.
Actually, the point he
I was
made.
wondering in Menham,
The
when you use the word malicious,
Shut up.
when you use the word maliciously and malevolent, is that like being articulate?
Yeah, I didn't say I was articulate, did I? No, I was applauding somebody else being articulate. I was not talking about me being articulate. I am not terribly articulate. That's true.
Okay. Neither am I.
You may
You're
not take
pretty
a
good at
person in the
calling
world,
people
but
fucktards, too.
like, do not God. You're really good at getting to the point. Like, and I like that. You're very to the fucking point and blunt about it. And that's my style. I love that style.
Yeah, I'm verbose or something. You know, I get the verbs in there and let the verbs do the pushing. You know, fuck with them fucking nouns. Just use verbs. Yeah, well, Gary does need a better name than Gary, so, but Don is kind of lame. I really don't like Don. Don. That just sounds, you know, uninspired.
Kind of fitting when you wear them golf shirts, though.
Oh, sorry. Shit. I didn't buy them. Second-hand golf shirts.
Burn them.
Hey, Bandit. It looks like you're wearing the same clothing as
It looks like you're wearing the same clothing as always.
Yeah, you're wearing the same clothing as always. Like that jacket, that fucking
Yeah.
jacket.
Yeah, it's like some kind of
Like
prison
James
thing.
Bond, he
Like
has,
he
like,
does his
50
videos
pairs
of
of
like
that
prison.
outfit.
They let him have the computer just one night a week, and it's a prison suit.
You know, I read about some pedophile, pedophiling or whatever the fuck they do. Raping children, will go with that one. Wearing a jacket that is suspiciously just like that. True story.
That's it, yeah. That's kind of funny, actually. A little bit funny. But anyway.
You know what's odd? I've never once heard Bandit disagree with Gary. Not once.
Oh, come on. We disagree all the time. And look at the Einstein thing. I remember that Einstein argument. That was really the stupidest one. Einstein was a theist. Einstein was a theist. Hear you, Bandit.
And
I
he
know
was
your mic's dead or
agnostic,
something.
No, I didn't say he was a theist. I said he wasn't an atheist.
Oh, there's a distinction again. Oh, yeah, that's really direct. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're not an atheist or a theist. You're a butt munchiest.
What is
I don't
a
know.
pantheist? Black cats.
Yeah.
Well, isn't a pantheist a
What is the
pantheist?
pantheist?
Peter
Pantheists,
Pan-eist.
believe in a kind of a universal God, like a God that is the universe. A lot of scientists, very, very big scientists, are pantheists. For example, Einstein was a pantheist. If you ever read Einstein's God, that just screams pantheism. And he also has openly admitted several times, he is quoted, that he is a pantheist.
But he's not, because he also said 7 million times he doesn't think nature does anything, special. It was just, doing its thing and universing and such. He didn't have any.
He was
So
saying
I
that
don't
the
buy
universe
that. I don't
doing
buy
its
that
thing was
interpretation.
magical.